Yellow friends, it's Melissa. Welcome back to the artist formerly known as Mrs. That's me. I'm so glad that you're here today. We are going to get that weight loss ball rolling, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about where I'm at, where I plan on going. I don't know why I'm talking like this, so let's just dive right in. Okay, so I started out my videos by telling you guys that one of the things that I told you was that you're going to come along with me on my journey of my 500,000 millionth attempt at losing weight, and hopefully this will be my last, and I will succeed this time. No, not hope, I'm just going to succeed. It's just going to happen. I know it. So anyway, so I just kind of wanted to tell you guys a little bit about, I don't even really know how to say it. We'll just get going here. Okay, so I don't ever remember a time in my life where I wasn't concerned about how I looked, like weight-wise. I've always been concerned that I was, too fat. And now I know I'm too fat, but even when I wasn't, it was a problem. I think that it stems from or as early as like my kindergarten days because I developed faster than most kids my age. And I've been this tall since I was in 5th grade. So I was always bigger than the other kids. And kids in elementary school could be really mean. And unfortunately, I was made fun of a lot, and kids would call me Moose and Tonka, which means buffalo, and my favorite thing that they would do is fall off their chairs and pretend there was an earthquake when I'd walk into the classroom. That was delightful. So I was always really self-conscious and always, embarrassed that I had to wear bigger clothes, and I have an older sister who is really petite, and I was wearing clothes, like hand-me-downs that she wore in like junior high, I was wearing in like 3rd grade. And so, as a kid to me, that was, as a kid, that was really embarrassing to me. So then when I left elementary school, I went to junior high, and I was right on the boundary. So a lot of the kids that I went to elementary school with went to a different junior high, and I went to a junior high where I essentially didn't have any friends. And luckily, I was able to make friends very quickly. And these were amazing friends who didn't care about what I looked like or anything. And kids were actually starting to catch up to me in the growth rate and everything. So I didn't really get made fun of in junior high or high school, but the negative body image was still there, unfortunately. In high school, I was an athlete, and I swam, and I was working out 4 to 5 hours a day, and I ate really healthy, and I even had a friend, hi Jessica, who wore really small clothes because she's a small person, and I borrowed some of her clothes and they fit me, but it never clicked in my head that, hey, you're the same size as Jessica, but whatever. So when I got out of high school, I weighed 140-ish pounds. I had nice muscles, really toned, in great shape. But I didn't see it, of course. I just saw myself as a fat, obese blob. I wore size 12 in pants and, a medium t-shirt, and just looked really good. And I went away to my first year of college in a really dumpy town in the middle of nowhere. Was miserable from the beginning because I was away from my friends. I was engaged at the time. I got engaged pretty quick out of high school to a guy who was not so good for me. And so I developed a close relationship with food because I was pretty poor, and junk food was cheap, so that's what I would eat to suppress my feelings. And as the years went on, different things would happen, and I just would always turn to food. If I was bored, sad, happy, whatever, it was food. And then by the time I got married in 2005, I was about 60 pounds heavier than I was when I graduated from high school. And then when we divorced 6 years later, I was 160 pounds heavier than I was in high school. And now, we're just putting it all out on the line. I am 5 feet 4 inches and I weigh 310 pounds. So you can imagine it's pretty uncomfortable. I wear a size 28 in pants and a size 4X in shirts. And some of the funner things about being an obese person is I don't care what anybody says, people treat you differently. And kids who are really honest like to point and or say things to their mom like, oh my gosh, that woman is fat. And, different things like that. And then some physical things that suck about being fat is one, every part of my body hurts all the time. Whether it's getting out of bed, getting off the couch, walking down the stairs, my knees just scream at me. And it takes a couple thousand milligrams of ibuprofen a day to do that. I just don't move a lot because it hurts, and it's kind of a vicious circle. So I have problems with my hands and my fingers going numb because not carpal tunnel, not anything like that. It's nerve compression because of my weight. And this fun, let's see if I can see it. This brown line right here, yeah, that's not dirt or a fancy tan line. That's an excess amount of keratin that your body produces when you're overweight. So it's kind of embarrassing when somebody who shall remain nameless comes up to you and says, Melissa, maybe you should scrub a little bit better in the shower. No, it's not dirt. And another embarrassing kind of, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I can't do the dishes or walk to the mailbox without breaking out into a sweat. And so that's kind of embarrassing as well. So why now? Why start this now? Why do this now? It kind of looks like we're turned sideways, and a little bit we are. So maybe there we go. So the whole video was sideways, but whatever. You can still hear me. So I've had 2 doctors in the last year be very frank with me and tell me that if I don't lose this weight and start doing something about it, I'm going to die. And it's not just about me anymore. I'm a mom and have been for 6 years, and I want to be around to see my kiddo graduate from high school and get married and have babies if that's what she chooses to do, and just see her grow, and I'm not going to be able to if I don't make changes. And also, I'm setting a horrible example. It's bad when your kid is telling you, but Mom, I haven't had a Diet Coke today. Yeah, so here we go. So I'm so happy that you're coming along on this journey with me. I'm going to share with you my ups, my downs, my triumphs, my losses, all that fun stuff. So in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to put out some videos about, we're going to do my measurements, some before pictures, what my plans are for nutrition and for exercising and all of that fun stuff. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, rants, raves, any tips, ideas, or any suggestions of videos that I should do or things I should try, please leave them down in the comments section. And if you haven't already, would you subscribe? That would be really nice. And will you go ahead and hit the like button because I told you how much I weigh. I think that deserves a like. So thanks for letting me balk at you for a minute and tell you of my life of being obese, I guess is the way to put it. This weekend is going to be fun because I'm going to do a video and you're going to meet the little and learn all about her, and I'm still trying to decide if I should tell you what her name is. Yeah, so stay tuned, and once again, thank you so much for coming and checking me out and my channel out. And as always, enjoy the day. Look what I can do.